Hello there. So Sinead, my wonderful sister who works in the office with me, has told me that you guys need to subscribe a little bit more. So subscribing means on YouTube. So if you are watching this on your video, no, that's wrong, on your computer or your phone, down at the corner, maybe it's this side, the corner, you'll see this thing say subscribe to Ciara's channel. And so do. So there's no obligation. It just means that when you go looking for videos, they'll present you more of my videos because there's like 400 videos up on my channel now. Yeah, it's just nice. You find it easier on a TV. I don't know how that works. So goose eggs. So this is a goose egg, and then this is one of our chicken's eggs, hen's eggs. And so there's quite a difference, okay? And then there's an even bigger difference then. There's like within goose eggs, then there's like this is the big brown goose who lays down beside the stream, and then this is the white one. Is she still there? Yes, she's there. You can see the little white one is here now at the moment, and she's laying one of these. And so there's different sizes. If you see the difference between the huge one and then a chicken's egg, it's quite dramatic. So like this is, in theory, the same as 3 eggs if you were to make an omelette, a goose omelette. So come lie on your back. Oh, and today we're going to be a little bit strong on the knees. So if you have a blanket handy or something that you can kneel on, that'll be really good, okay? So just because we're going to be kneeling a fair bit, okay? So come lie on your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Cool. And just start by flattening your lower back down and feel the earth beneath you. Feel the contact of the floor. As you roll, just feel the way that you travel and the way the floor changes its relationship to you. Even the back of your head is changing and the push into your feet is changing. Notice that. Notice how we're dancing on the surface of the earth as we push, as we pull, as we interact. Nice. Begin to lift your hips up off the floor and then lower down. So if you can, roll up and down along your spine rather than lifting your spine as a chunk. We're going to do this 10 times. So 3. And just feel it. Feel the massage. 4. You're not moving into the maximum of your movement. You're moving into a graceful sense of flow. 4. 5. I think that's beyond 5 now. Maybe it's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And then the next time that you rise, stay up. So push down into your feet to rise, squeeze through your bum a little bit more and open through the front of your hips. So those of you who are doing the 5-minute movement back bends, over the last few weeks, we've been really just strengthening our legs, strengthening the buttocks, opening the front of our hips, and just beginning the sense of extension into the spine. They are amazing. I'm so blown away by my 5-minute movement snacks. Nice. Roll all the way down, land on the floor, and then bring your feet so they're mat distance apart. Drop both knees down to the right, and then reach both arms wide and out into a T. Bend your left elbow, and then reach your left hand over towards the right, and reach beyond, and then come back to your hand. So both hands are on top, or you're on top of the wrist. And imagine you're pushing a stone. Every time you reach forward, you try and go a little bit further. You're trying to notice how you would find that extra bit of distance. Next time you go, pause there. Feel the reach, the push, that sense of deeply diving into your belly. Nice. Come lie on your back and bend your left elbow so your elbow and shoulders are on the floor. And then reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling and draw your shoulder up and pull your shoulder back. So my arm is staying straight. Everything else is dropped over towards the right. And my left shoulder is reaching forward and coming back. Forward and coming back. So reach your left shoulder up and then lift your head and then push your right elbow down and then push your hand down and end up in a seated kind of zigzag with your left hand up towards the ceiling and you're looking up towards the ceiling. Drop your elbow down, drop your shoulder down, drop your head, drop your shoulder. Nice. Reach, lift, push, push. You're seated. Elbow, shoulder, head, shoulder. And again, reach, lift your head, push your elbow, push your hand, elbow, shoulder, back. And lie on your back. Nice. Other side. Both arms are wide into a T. Drop both knees down towards the left. Bend your right elbow and reach towards the left hand. Reach beyond. Bring your hand back to the hand or to your wrist. Notice where you're reaching to. So I have little scratches on the floor and I go, oh, can I reach as far as that scratch? Can I extend and give sense into my fingertips that they're actually seeking something, that it's a real movement in my body? My mobile phone is over there and I'm like, oh, it's ringing and it's interrupting my practice. Something, just reach and then stay there. Nice. Come lie onto your back, bend your right elbow and bring your right elbow to the floor beside you. And then stretch your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Shrug your shoulder forwards and pull your shoulder back. So your shoulder is the only thing that's moving right now. Well, your arm as well. But so your shoulder is shrugging forward, pulling backwards. And is it the flat of your shoulder blade or the blade of your shoulder blade that's on the floor? Like, how would you get your shoulder a bit flatter to the floor in wellness? Interesting question. So next time you reach your fingers forward, lift your head, push into your shoulder, like roll over towards the left a bit more, push into your left elbow, push into your left hand, rise, and then reverse. Elbow, shoulder, head, shoulder. Reach, roll a bit over, and come up. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder, and drop. Last time. Reach, roll over, and rise up, and then drop all the way back. Nice, super job. Just pause on the floor. Feel the earth beneath you. Nice, and roll all the way over and come into a cat position and grab your blanket already if you have one, okay? So just put it underneath where your knees are, okay? You're in your cat pose, your hands are grabbing the floor, and then lift your knees off the floor and push back into your downward dog. Nice, drop your knees to the floor, rise. So feel how you drag your fingers along the floor, you round upwards, bring your hands to your hips, squeeze through your bum, and push your hips a little bit forward so you feel the front of your hips opening, like the way we did on the floor a few moments ago. And then reach out, and you're just touching lightly in the beginning, your fingertips touch the floor, and then let them land. Push back into your downward dog. Nice. Knees drop down. Slide your fingers along the floor, slide them up your thighs, squeeze your bum, push forward. Reach your fingers forward. Where is the point where you touch the floor and there's no weight? Hands to the floor, push back, downward dog. Do that a few times. Knees drop, slide, rise, squeeze, drop, push back. Again. Knees down, slide, rise, squeeze, reach forward, and push back. Nice, one more time. Knees down, slide, rise, squeeze. You're squeezing your bum. Reach, fingers touch the floor lightly, and then they land, push back, downward dog. Nice. Turn your toes towards the right. We were doing this yesterday. Bend your knees towards the right and then sit your left bum down on your blanket. Nice. You can come all the way back up. Push back, downward dog. Turn your toes towards the left. Bend your knees towards the left and then drop your right bum down. Oh, the blanket's really nice. Push back, downward dog. Turn your toes towards the right. Bend, sit your bum down. Come back up. Last time, turn your toes towards the left. Bend your knees, sit your bum down. And come all the way back up. Super cool. Walk your feet forward, walk your hands back, and then come stand at the front of your mat. And where your blanket is, it should be where when you step back, that's where your knee will drop down. Okay, so it's the same place as if your hands were at the front of your mat, it's where your knees would be if you're in a cat pose. Cool. So, standing to the front of your mat. Lovely. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. From here, bring your left hand to your left knee. Reach your right hand as far forward as you can. Pick something up from in front of you. Make a fist. Pull your elbow in. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling and have a sense of squeezing through your buttocks as you reach your hips forward. Nice. Pull your hand down till it's in front of your chest. Lift your back knee. Step forward. Two of them nest in the same nest here in front of me. And there's a kerfuffle. This happens a lot, actually. They start to fight about the same nest. Great. Other side. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Reach forward, grab hold of something. Pull your elbow in beside you. And then reach up towards the ceiling. Lean deeply into the front of your belly. Squeeze your bum as you reach up. Nice. Lean forward, pull your elbow in, stand forward all the way up. Nice. And again, reach your arms up. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, rise. Hands to the floor, step back. Drop your right knee down, left hand to your left knee. Reach forward as far as you can. Pull your elbow in, reach up. Pull your elbow in, rise. Step forward. Again, reach your arms wide, palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. Right hand, right knee, reach as far forward with the left hand. Pick something up, pull it in. Reaching up. Pull it in, rise up and forward. Nice. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back, drop your right knee to the floor. Left hand, left knee. Reach your right hand forward. Really feel that reaching forward, driving forward with your hand. Pull your elbow in. Reach up towards the ceiling. Pull your elbow in. Pull both elbows in. Nice. Reach your right hand forward into bow and arrow. And just have a sense of really drawing the left elbow back. Turn your palms upwards, slingshot. Pull the left elbow back and reach the right elbow back, sorry. Right elbow back, left hand forward. Bring your right hand to hold onto your thigh. And then reach up with the left hand and really push your right hand into your thigh, or hold onto your calf, or hold onto your foot. But pushing your hand into your thigh is a lovely support. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Nice. From here, bring both hands to the floor, step back into your downward dog, stretching back through your legs. Nice. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. And then step your right foot forward or drop both knees to the floor. Help your right foot forward. Lengthen your back leg and just pause there in a lunge. Turn the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Pull the right elbow back into bow and arrow. Rise up. Slingshot. Bring the left hand back, the right hand forward. Rise upwards. Nice. Right elbow down to your thigh, left arm over your ear. Bend your front knee more as you really lengthen into the left side. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring both hands to the floor and then hop forward. Bring both feet to the floor. Bring your feet a little bit wider and turn your toes outwards. Bring your hands forward and just see what angle works for you to sit down into a squat. So you might be stopping here because that's where your knees and your hips tell you that's enough. You might be stopping here. You might have your hands on the floor. You might have your heels in the air. You might be all the way down. Doesn't matter. Main thing is that you find out what your squat is like. So where is your squat? And so my rant about the squat is that, in the olden days, when we were living in the forest or even anywhere, during the day there was no public toilet. So we would have to go to the toilet during the day, several times during the day, and we would all squat during the day. And because we don't do that anymore, we're losing that capacity. Nice. Push into your hands or elbows on your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Hands come to rest to the front of your chest. Bring your feet together. Just pause. So are you sitting on the floor in your day? The more you sit on the floor, the more you're able to get off the floor because you have to. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. From here, bring your right hand to your right knee. Reach your left hand as far forward as you can. Grab something, pull it back, and then reach up, looking up. Nice. Pull both elbows back, both hands into fists, and then reach the left hand forward, reaching into your fingers as you do bow and arrow. Nice. Turn your palms, slingshot. Reach your left hand back, right hand forward. Bring your left hand to your thigh and really push into your hand and then rise. You can bring your hand to your calf or your heel as you wish. Hand on your thigh is wonderful. Nice. Coming all the way forwards. Stretch your back leg, step back. Nice. Bring your left foot up towards the ceiling, reaching high. And then help your left foot forward. So either swing it forward, drop your knees if you want. Step your foot forward. Lengthen your back leg. Pause. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. And then pull the left elbow back and rise into bow and arrow. Nice. Turn your palms, slingshot. Rise. Left forearm down to the left thigh. Reach your right arm over your ear. Deepen. Nice. Both hands to the floor and then step forward. Again, we're going to venture into the territory of the squat. So listen to your feet, listen to your knees, slowly traveling down. Find either maybe your knees are forward, you're up on your toes, maybe your bum is high, maybe you're low. Doesn't really matter. Just meet your squat. Main thing is that you're not hurting your knees, that your ankles feel okay, and your back feels okay. Nice. So whatever way you do, Bring your bum to the floor and come sit on your mat with your legs long in front of you. And then bend your right knee so your toes are in line with your knee more or less, and your foot is a little bit out to the side. So there's a space between my foot and my thigh. And then feel your bum on the floor. Your right bum should be on the floor really clearly. Bring your left hand to the floor, reach your right hand forward. Keep your bum on the floor, drop your head down. And then just let it rock up, lift, and then drop. Let your right bum lift. So to lift it, drop your head lower. Let it be as a response to the moving of your head. Nice, other side. Bend the left knee, toes are parallel to the same distance as your knees. Feet are wide, right hand to the floor. Reach your left hand forward, keep your bum on the floor, left bum on the floor, anchoring. And then rock. Head comes down, bum lifts. Head comes down, bum lifts. Head comes down, bum lifts. One more time. Head comes down, bum lifts. Nice. Grab your stones. Notice how you did that. I love those moments. Those moments are what tells me a lot about how I move. It's like when I go to reach for something and I'm not really thinking about it, I'm like, wow, that was really cool. How could I do that in class? So just rest with your stones or whatever it is that you hold in your hands and just close your eyes. And yesterday I was wondering if you could spend some time in nature noticing the air around you, the temperature of the air around you, the feeling of the sunlight, the color of the sunlight. Noticing maybe the direction of the sun from where you are, or where north is from where you are. All these things are really fascinating. Where does the sun rise? Where does the sun set? Can you see that the sun is lower in the sky? Slowly getting higher. And just feel all those rhythms in you. You know, we are part of this ecosystem, this earth. That mandala of everything together, living in harmony or not. Same thing in you, you know, all the different elements that make up you. Can you just sit with all of that for just another moment or two? Settling into your belly, dropping your shoulders, feeling the length of your spine. Today I don't hear birdsong. Yesterday I did. I hear my rooster, but not birdsong. Nice. So Earth, we're always a few minutes longer in Earth for some reason. So it's around 25 minutes of Earth. So I'm sorry if that keeps you in your day. Thank you so much for joining me. You can lie down on the floor if you're at home. Oh, I love it. And I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, notice the nature around you. Notice the nature in you. And looking forward to tomorrow. And again, my eggs. Great. Oh yeah, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It looks like that, the little subscribe button. So nice, guys. Really such a deep pleasure. Nice. Bye.